UK is now considering making USB-C the charging standard after initially resisting the adoption of similar rules to the EU. Recently, a growing number of companies have started opting for USB-C as the standard charging port in order to cut down on cables and streamline the process across multiple devices. Now, it seems that the UK might move to USB-C as the standard charging port for electronic devices in order to align with the European Union regulations and also reduce electronic waste. A public consultation is now being carried out on the possibility of going ahead with this move and making chargers interoperable. The UK government is considering mandating USB-C as the standard charging port across multiple devices. Companies are increasingly looking for ways to save on electronic waste and opt for a simple, streamlined process for their end users. The international standards, as a result, are increasingly evolving, and standardized chargers are being opted for across devices. After the European Union made USB-C the standard charging port for all electronic devices, the UK government is now planning to follow the same path and has now launched a public consultation to evaluate whether it should implement the USB-C port as the standard for charging and the potential impact of this change. The Office for Product and Safety Standards, OPSS, which falls under the UK's Business and Trade Department, is seeking opinions of manufacturers, distributors, and others involved in the supply chain on the potential benefits and drawbacks of pivoting in this direction. When the EU decided to make USB-C charging the common charging standard in 2024, its main motive was to cut down on electronic waste by reducing the number of cables required and also enhance the compatibility of chargers across devices. The UK government initially did not seem keen on implementing a similar standard. However, seeing the growing inclination towards it and the potential benefits it tends to offer, it is now assessing how businesses and other stakeholders involved could benefit from making this move. The public consultation extends over 8 weeks and will continue until the first week of December. The UK government is aware that the adoption of USB-C is picking up speed, and many manufacturers have already opted for the new standard for charging. While Apple primarily relied on its Lightning port, it has also moved in the same direction as most companies by introducing the USB-C option in its latest iPhones last year and slowly transitioning to the charging port for other devices as well. The government is still taking its time to see holistically the implications of enforcing the USB-C as the standard through regulation, but we might see the UK heading down a similar road.